Welcome to Dead Center Disc Golf. I'm excited for this fly through. Yes, a fly through of WaterWorks Park. We got approval from the FAA. We're gonna take a look at this beautiful course designed in 1996 by Ace Mason and Jim Kreeger. WaterWorks runs from 5,175 feet to 6,630 feet. Today we're going to take a look at the par 54 5,742 foot layout with the Mach X baskets. This is the highest rated public course in Kansas City. 2 practice baskets, one here, one at the end of this loop. If you are parking for a tournament, park diagonally. It's much easier to get more people in. In this little teardrop here is the second practice basket. This is an amazing, amazing course full of mature trees, not too big of distances, but some really amazing, beautiful tee shots. One of my favorites. Pause here, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, because you are going to want to share this one. And you're going to want to watch till the end, because there's a saying at WaterWorks Park: when your disc rolls away down the hill, which it will, it's called being waterworked. And my drone got waterworked at WaterWorks Park. Let's get going. Basket 1 is in the A position, par 3, 319 feet, all par 3s here today in this layout, but I'm going to let the camera roll. Look at this tee shot. The rolling hills. I got goosebumps. I love this position. It's touchy. You have to place it really well there, but the D position at 470 feet is the best opening tee shot in all of Kansas City disc golf. It is just such a fun line to try to play. You have to land on this hill and not go fade too fast left if you're a backhand thrower. Amazing. Basket 2, you want to go past basket 7's tee, go down the hill a little bit farther, and you'll get to 2. 2A is 303 feet. This one's uphill, so a little bit trickier, plays longer than 303. And the placement of this bush, you'll see the basket right behind it. A lot of, when you misjudge your tee shot based just on the distance and not taking in the hill, you'll land right in that bush. Basket 3, C, the long position, 391 feet. Amazing. This is just a hard one to get into. There, at times, Mando on the right there, that tree, sometimes not for tourney play. I've seen both ways. Some people will take a high right hyzer line and try to crash through these trees. WaterWorks, there's a bunch of fairways that are on like these shelves or plateaus where you'll have a downward hill on one side and an upward hill on the other side. No exception here. If you end up to the left, it's trouble. Basket 4B, 331 feet. This is an iconic one right next to Terrapin Station. Down this plateau shelf, you want to stay left to avoid these bushes on the right. The short tee's right behind those bushes. But the peace sign basket B on this hill, just an incredible fairway with an iconic pin location here in Kansas City. Five is in the B position, par 3, 305. You can go straight here, or you can go right through that gap you can see on the right-hand side. There is an extremely low ceiling. You want to kind of skip up. A lot of this ground is usually hard here at WaterWorks, especially if it's been dry out like it has. Skip up right to the basket there. Got an open green. 6C, long position, 393 feet. You're back on another shelf. You go up the hill from 5. But you're looking down. So to the right would be 5's fairway, and to the left is 7's fairway up the hill. If you end up going down the hill, it's really tough. You really do want to end up on the hill to the left-hand side where these other positions are. That could open up the second shot to get down to this really touchy green. You have a lot of guardian trees, but a nice gap here. The name of the game is angles, touch, trying to land before you go all the way down the hill. Basket 7, here's the tee box you passed from 1 to 2. 250 feet, you got a hill right off the tee. Look at all those discs digging into that ground. Go up over the hill, and then you got a low ceiling. The branch here makes the area you want to hit super tight. You can try to go right through the tree branches a little bit and try to hyzer back into this area, but most go straight up the middle. 8 is in the B location, 416 feet downhill, monster of a hill, double Mando. You'll see it on the left and right here. Not this tree, the tree over there on the left, far left, and then right in front of the drone right here. Clear this, get over the valley. It's a nice carry, and you'll end up on another hill going back up with this basket and an open green next to the little walking path there. "9B, tricky gaps, not too big of a distance, 292 feet, but you can go far left with a left-hand backhand or forehand to try to swing out over the road. A road plays OB. Swing back around where you can flex, try to get through here. Just hit your line, hit a gap, get up to the green. 10, going back uphill, 325. This is in the A position. Of course, plays longer than the 235 because of the steep uphill. You want to crest this hill here, have a little bit of a dip, and then back in. If you put too much juice on it, you can end up in 8's fairway back behind the basket. But this one's pretty straightforward. Speaking of straightforward, basket 11A, par 3, 247. Do avoid this hill, avoid this tree, but then open, pretty nice, straight across on the other side of this embankment into this hill here. "12A, 306 feet. This one's tricky as well. Here comes another low ceiling play. You can hug the tree line on the right. That path is usually OB. Road is OB on the left. Lot of sticky trees. It looks like there might be a gap up above, but I've never seen really anybody hit it really well. Really pump a low lying drive, skip up to the basket here. 13A, this one's amazing, 289. These next two holes are just, this whole course is incredible, but this line here, if you get it right, it is a beautiful thing. Basket's just barely, I think, below the tee box as far as height, straight across this gap, but you flex it through those trees. OB usually to the right there is people's yards, so that usually is chalked off during tourney play. 14C, 501 feet. There's a couple different ways to take this one, and I'm going to show you both of them. Depending on the day, wind could be coming up from the left, coming from the right. But if you get caught turning your disc over either way, fading too fast, turning over too much, those discs will go a long way. The OB road right there and the green right up next to it, intense hole, a lot of fun, beautiful tee shot. The other option for 14 is you just really crank one up really high. You go ahead and clear these trees, get the power behind the shot, just float up, let the disc enjoy the downtown view. You see the WaterWorks tower there, WaterWorks facility, cleaning the water. Then you want it to stall out and just drop like a rock. And drop, you're gonna float down and then you drop really quickly here to land on the green for your birdie there. Maybe ace run. Okay, seriously, 15A, 242 feet. This one's straightforward here. The green is on a slope, and you do have both backhand and forehand options on this one. 14's fairway is on the far right. I've seen some people try to hyzer over there. I wonder why they don't put like more of a Mando to make sure that doesn't happen, because you'll get drives from 14 all over the place. 16A, 294. This one is a little bit more complicated than it seems. You are on a heavy hill. If you get edge on that green, it will roll into the OB road. That tree also protects a lot of the backhand right hand. Recently, I went OB to lose to a friend playing this lie, trying to hyzer back in. 17B, 294 feet, mandatory tree there on the right, OB road. But you want to stay up on top of this hill because this one is higher up. There's 2 other positions, I believe, for 17. One down closer to the road here on your right. 3. One down by the sidewalk there. This one here on the left. And there's a really great par 4 one up on the hill on the other side. 292 feet for 18 in the C position. This is beautiful here. Tough line to hit to really try to get all the distance that you need. You want to shape it really nicely to follow this path that the drone is in, but then also you've got branches, trees protecting this kind of space. See, the drone will have to duck down underneath. Green on a heavy slope. Lots of rollaways if you hit metal, and do not hit chains. Amazing views of downtown, the river. Ducks flying discs just down the road. If you need to replace a disc, you might lose rolling away, getting WaterWork'd. And as promised, WaterWorks does WaterWork you. And be careful if your drones do not have sensors on the right-hand side. The trees come into play a lot faster than you think. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, comment, and luckily the drone's okay. So we're gonna go back out here soon. You're watching Dead Center Disc Golf.